Alexander the Great, also referred to as Alexander III of Macedon, was a ruler of the Macedonian kingdom in ancient Greece. At the age of 20, he succeeded his father Philip II to the throne in 336 BC, and throughout the majority of his reign. There is nothing impossible to him who will try. I am not afraid of an army of lions led by sheep, I am afraid of an army of sheep led by a lion. Remember, upon the conduct of each depends the fate of all. For my own part, I would rather excel knowledge of the highest secrets of philosophy than in arms. I would rather live a short life of glory than a long one of obscurity. Let us conduct ourselves so that all men wish to be our friends and all fear to be our enemies. Every light is not the sun. Each moment free from fear makes a man immortal. In faith and hope the world will disagree, but all mankind's concern is charity. Heaven cannot brook two sons, nor earth two masters. I send you a coffees of mustard seed, that you may taste and acknowledge the bitterness of my victory. On their side more men are standing, on ours more will fight. O fortunate youth, to have found Homer as the herald of your glory. For my part, I think that to a man of spirit there is no other aim and end of his labors except the labors themselves. Upon the conduct of each determines the fate of all. My treasure lies in my friends. Glory crowns the deeds of those who expose themselves to toils and dangers. There are so many worlds, and I have not yet conquered even one. I am indebted to my father for living, but to my teacher for living well. Glory crowns the deeds of those who expose themselves to toils and dangers. There are so many worlds, and I have not yet conquered even one. I am indebted to my father for living, but to my teacher for living well. When we give someone our time, we actually give a portion of our life that we will never take back. There is something noble in hearing myself ill spoken of when I am doing well. With the right attitude, self-imposed limitations vanish. Now you fear punishment and beg for your lives, so I will let you free, if not for any other reason so that you can see the difference between a Greek king and a barbarian tyrant, so do not expect to suffer any harm from me. A king does not kill messengers. I do not steal the victory. At the end, when it's over, all that matters is what you've done. When we give someone our time, we actually give a portion of our life that we will never take back. For as a newborn babe cannot be nourished without the nurse's milk, nor conducted to the approaches that lead to growth in life, so a city cannot thrive without fields and the fruits thereof pouring into its walls. I want the road to be covered with my treasure so that everybody sees that material wealth acquired on earth, stays on earth. I foresee a great funeral contest over me. I foresee a great funeral contest over me. Are you still to learn that the end and perfection of our victories is to avoid the vices and infirmities of those whom we subdue? My Father will anticipate everything. He will leave you and me no chance to do a great and brilliant deed. I am dying from the treatment of too many physicians. Without knowledge, skill cannot be focused. Without skill, strength cannot be brought to bear, and without strength, knowledge may not be applied. I want the best doctors to carry my coffin to demonstrate that, in the face of death, even the best doctors in the world have no power to heal. True love never has a happy ending, because there is no ending to true love. Toil and risk are the price of glory, but it is a lovely thing to live with courage and die leaving an everlasting fame. Glory crowns the deeds of those who expose themselves to toils and dangers. A horse must be a bit mad to be a good cavalry mount, and its rider must be completely so. The end and object of conquest is to avoid doing the same thing as the conquered. Whatever possession we gain by our sword cannot be sure or lasting, but the love gained by kindness and moderation is certain and durable. Soldiers, I had lately liked to have been taken from you by the attempt of a few desperate men, but by the grace and providence of the gods, I am still preserved.